more beehives in this backyard. They're a hazard to the neighborhood. Well, then maybe you'll enjoy the buzz I'm creating instead. When HOA Kevin declared, "No more beehives in this backyard," Grandma didn't argue. She planted a wildflower meadow right where he parked his prized convertible. We reside in a quiet cul-de-sac, a mix of manicured flower beds and pristine driveways. Harmony prevailed until Kevin moved in next door. He wasn't local. He showed up at HOA meetings impressed, khakis, and zeroed in on Grandma's humble apiary as his arch nemesis. One evening, the citation landed in our mailbox. No beekeeping or insect-attracting operations allowed in residential areas. Fine, $150 per week. Grandma just chuckled and whispered, "Time to rethink the hive. Those bees weren't just hobbyists. They pollinated our veggies, produced golden honey for the kids' toast, and kept the garden thriving. They were backyard heroes." But Kevin dismissed it all. Every morning he'd power walk past with his protein shake, muttering about stinging menaces and allergic disasters waiting to happen. We moved the hives to a friend's farm for safekeeping while Grandma eyed her chance. Kevin had claimed a shady corner of the communal green space for his shiny, red convertible, washing it obsessively under the oak tree. Technically, it was HOA property, open to all, not his personal garage. That's when Grandma's idea blossomed. Bright and early the next day, we loaded up at the garden center. For 4 solid days, she worked with her trowel, seeds, and mulch. By Thursday, it was done. A sprawling 10-foot wildflower meadow, bursting with poppies, lavender, and sunflowers, complete with winding pebble paths, a little fountain, and butterfly houses dotted exactly where Kevin's car usually sat. He stormed over in his bathrobe, keys jangling. "What in the world is this eyesore? You can't just overrun my parking spot!" Grandma smiled sweetly. "Oh, but it's community land, isn't it?" No bees banned. But nothing against a shared pollinator paradise. He fired off an email to the HOA board. Officials showed up, flipped through the bylaws, and behold, no rules against eco-friendly gardens for public enjoyment, especially one labeled as a neighborhood butterfly sanctuary, with a shiny sign Grandma had installed. The meadow stayed. His shady spot was now a riot of color and fluttering wings, making car parking impossible without scratching the paint. Our bees? They visited naturally, drawn by the blooms, but from afar. At the next HOA meeting, Kevin rallied for a vote to mow it down. But by then, folks were strolling through, snapping photos, hosting bird-watching sessions, and even starting a community seed swap. The vote 8-2 in favor of keeping it. These days, when he trudges by, Grandma waves her watering can and says with a grin, "Beautiful Bloomtown, huh?" If you think Grandma's scheme was pure genius, drop a genius in the comments and share this with a friend.